Welcome back for another Stampede Minute. My name's Rob McIntyre, and I'm grateful to be able to talk to you today. So I want to talk to you about something I read over the weekend. We've had a really amazing decade of trying to understand trauma and PTSD. And what I read this weekend I thought was really insightful, and it said basically this: that we gotta stop limiting trauma to being a mental health issue. And what this basically was saying in this article I read is that trauma is more than just a mental health issue. We know that trauma can actually rewire the human brain. It can affect the human body. A great book by Dr. Basil van der Kolk, The Body Keeps the Score. We know that when you go through traumatic things, your body, your physiology, your brain can actually keep this information within it, and it can affect you. We also understand that this affects us emotionally, so the mental health piece, right? But the third part I want you to understand, and more importantly than those two, the physical and the emotional, is it affects us spiritually. It's interesting when you consider somebody who's been through trauma, a lot of times what they end up experiencing is a message of negativity. Take a small child who goes through something difficult, being bullied or having a parent leave. That child tends to default in a negative thought about themselves. And over time, this builds and builds and builds and becomes what a lot of us call in a Christian community is a spiritual stronghold. And it's based on a wound that happened while someone was innocent. My hope is, as I'm talking to you about this is helpful for you to consider maybe some of the things you're struggling with, whether it's your way you think, the way you behave, or even the way you feel, that you might have a root of trauma that is spiritual, beyond emotional and physical. Look for a great counselor. I'd love to help you if I could be that person, but I hope this has been helpful. Talk to you next week.